Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're going to completely break down the exact math, the loopholes, and the content strategies you need to finally conquer YouTube's 4,000-hour monetization threshold. Look, if you've been struggling to grow a channel, dealing with low views, or just feeling like you're constantly uploading into a void, you are in the exact right place. We're going to look at actual, proven tactics that smart creators are silently using right now to rapidly build watch hours, all without violating any platform policies. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's kick things off with a pretty harsh reality check. Out of the 11 million creators on the platform, only a tiny 3% actually achieve monetization. Yeah, 3%. That is an incredibly small slice of the pie. It basically means 97% of folks trying to make it are just burning out. And they're likely burning out because they're working incredibly hard without a strategic understanding of how the platform's numbers actually work. So this begs the ultimate question for small channels who are frankly just tired of making stuff nobody watches. How do we shortcut this exhausting grind? How do we jump into that elite top 3% without resorting to scams, buying fake views, or, doing anything that could get your channel permanently banned? Well, the answer lies in working smarter, not harder, and it all starts with deconstructing the actual goal. To solve the problem, we first have to understand the exact math. 4,000 hours is exactly 240,000 minutes of total watch time. Now, when you look at 4,000 hours, it feels like an impossible mountain to climb, right? Honestly, who has that much time? But when you break it down into minutes, it just becomes a simple mathematical equation. You either need a massive amount of people watching a little bit of your content, or a smaller, much more dedicated group of people watching a whole lot of it. Now, this is absolutely fascinating. Take a look at how increasing your average view duration by just one single minute dramatically drops the total number of views you need. Here's a breakdown based on a standard 10-minute video. If you're stuck in what we call the volume grind with a 20% average view duration, meaning people watch for about 2 minutes and then click off, you need 120,000 views to hit your goal. But if you become a retention master and bump that average up to 30%, which is just 3 minutes of watch time per viewer, you suddenly only need 80,000 views. That's 40,000 fewer views required just by keeping someone's attention for 60 more seconds. Literally a game changer. So how do we get those minutes? Well, let's look at section 1, the live stream loophole. To gather those 240,000 minutes quickly, a lot of creators are using sneaky, automated live stream tactics to just farm watch hours. See, live streams are incredibly powerful because the watch time accumulates in real time, and it often keeps viewers engaged way longer than a standard upload. And the best part? You don't even need to show your face. Your first option is entirely mobile. By simply opening your app, clicking Go Live, and utilizing the screencast feature, you can broadcast a built-in mobile game. You just turn off the camera so your face is totally hidden, give the stream a catchy title like "This game is insane, who can play it better?" and just start playing. Naturally, this draws in viewers who love gaming. They're going to watch you play, they'll comment to give you directions, and they basically passively farm engagement and watch hours for your channel while you just casually tap away on your phone. Alternatively, if you want a fully hands-off approach, you can run an automated live loop. This is brilliant. You start by pre-recording a long video. Maybe it's a 1-hour African folktale or an in-depth cooking tutorial on how to make a goosey soup. Then you schedule a live stream and use free software like OBS Studio or even just your phone's built-in screencast to endlessly loop that pre-recorded video. Viewers tune in thinking it's an actual live broadcast while you are completely away from the keyboard. You can legally let this run for up to 11 hours, passively collecting thousands of minutes of watch time, literally while you sleep. But, automated live streams are really only half the battle. Having people pop in to watch a game or a folktale for a few minutes is great for your watch time, sure. But how do we actively convert these passing, idle viewers into a dedicated community? The kind that actually pushes you over that monetization threshold and stays with you long term. The crucial point here is jumping into your live stream settings and enabling subscriber-only chat, specifically with a 5-minute delay. I cannot stress this enough. This is an absolute game changer. Before you even go live, you dive into the participant modes in your control room, and you restrict the ability to send messages strictly to people who have subscribed to your channel. Check out the stark difference here. If you leave your chat open to anyone, viewers will drop in, leave a random comment, and bounce immediately. It gives you zero long-term value. But with subscriber-only mode set to a 5-minute delay, you create this powerful psychological bottleneck. Anyone wanting to engage, react to your story, or critique your gameplay is literally forced to hit that subscribe button. And then they have to physically wait and watch your stream for 5 full minutes before the system even lets them type a single word. This brilliantly stacks both your subscriber count and your average view duration in one automated swoop. It's crazy effective. Moving right along to section 2, the content playbook. Okay, so once you've hacked your way to an initial audience using those live streams, you really need to transition to sustainable growth. The first major strategy is rethinking how you use short-form vertical video. Standalone shorts might get you quick, flashy view counts, sure, but those views contribute absolutely zero to your 4,000-hour watch time goal. Zero. Instead, you need to build what we call a shorts funnel. You can use AI tools to automatically pull the best moments from your existing long-form videos. Then, use the platform's built-in linking feature to create a direct bridge from that short right back to the original long video. This turns your shorts from a useless vanity metric into a massive, free advertising funnel, driving viewers directly into the long-form content that actually generates those precious watch hours. Now, for those long-form videos, you absolutely must master the 5 pillars of retention to keep those average view durations high. Number 1, you've got to nail the first 15-second hook, because that's where the biggest drop-off happens. Tease the value immediately. Number 2, stimulate their brains with pattern interrupts. Use B-roll, subtle camera angle changes, and text pop-ups so the video always feels alive. Number 3, ruthlessly cut the fluff. Honestly, if a sentence doesn't add value or move the story forward, delete it. Number 4, plant open loops by teasing a secret you're going to reveal later in the video, creating a sort of psychological cliffhanger. And finally, number 5, fill the dead air with background music to maintain energy even when you pause. Combine these 5 things, and your retention will absolutely skyrocket. Finally, you want to trap your audience in a binge loop. When a video ends, do not let them click away to another creator. Utilize the best for viewer dynamic end screen so the algorithm serves them the exact video they're most likely to click next. Also, pin a watch next link right at the top of your comment section. Oh, and make sure you're using video chapters or timestamps so that if a viewer gets a bit bored halfway through, they can skip ahead to a new section instead of abandoning your channel entirely. Lastly, strategically ask questions in your videos to spark debates. Seriously, the longer they spend scrolling down reading comments, the more your watch time silently increases in the background. So, as you deploy these sneaky stream tactics and master these retention strategies, I want you to ask yourself this absolutely crucial question. Once you cross that 4,000-hour finish line, what kind of lasting value will your channel actually provide? Because getting monetized, that's really just the starting line. Building an audience that trusts you and sticks around for years to come, well, that is the true mark of a successful creator. Thanks for joining me on this explainer. Now, go look at your channel analytics, make those tweaks, and let's start building that watch time.